Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and please do remember, if you do not like what I say, how I say it, or why I say it, then please do feel free to click off this video and go about the rest of your day in peace. And so we are back again with another weekly reading, and so today we're covering the dates of September 23rd to the 29th and some of the major things that were happening in this week. Or of course, we've already had the end of Virgo happen on the 22nd, which means we are starting off this week with the first day in the Libra season. So happy birthday to all the Libras. And we also have the beginning of Mabon and the autumnal equinox, which I'll have a video talking more about that coming up here in the future. We also have a new moon that is actually in the sign of Libra happening on the 28th. So that is a Saturday. And please do remember to double check that for your specific time zone in your specific city to see specifically what time the new moon happens for you, or mattering on where you're located, it could actually be happening like the day before or the day after. So just make sure you're double checking. I'm just giving the general kind of universal day that it's kind of happening, but it could be slightly different mattering on where you are located in the world. So just know that it's definitely around, if not directly on the 28th, it's definitely going to be happening around that time. So with that said, let's go ahead now and jump into the collective weekly card pull that I always do for these videos. And so for this week, collectively, we are working with the energies of the 10 of Wands as well as the Magician. And the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. So we have a lot of wand energy happening here, a lot of fire energy. And so what I'm definitely getting off this is that this week is going to be has a lot to do with releasing some responsibility, with unburdening ourselves with this 10 of Wands. We're all putting in 100% work, even more than 100% work, trying to keep everything moving, and probably in the process taking on too much responsibility from other people. And for some of us, this could kind of result in feeling very stressed or feeling just overworked, very tired, exhausted. But on the plus side here, I see that work ethic is, once you kind of unburden the unnecessary stuff and you kind of simplify down to the main things you want to work on in this week, everything is going to be way more smooth sailing. You're going to be really enjoying work, your passions, your creativity, your spirituality, especially with something like the Page of Wands here, because this is very youthful energy. This is the reigniting of your flame. It's going back and rediscovering more about some sort of topic, some sort of passion, and really going after it. I can also see this being a week for some of you being kind of heavy on the element of travel. Possibly there could be some opportunities for travel, or maybe you are traveling, or maybe this is just kind of a shift in spiritual growth, maybe like a spiritual pilgrimage in that way, which means that you could not be moving anywhere. You could be just where you are, but spiritually you're moving a lot. And then of course we have something like the Magician here, like manifestation through the roof, especially since we have a new moon happening. So this is a very good week, I think, as far as manifestation, when we have the Magician appearing here for the overall week. And so this is all about putting action. This is about taking the thought, taking the idea, and putting the physical action, making it reality with the Magician, using all the tools that you have to your disposal to make it happen. I feel like I just got a message here that for some of us, it could be kind of cashing in on favors you've done for other people, things that you've done for other people, and now going back to those people and I need your help with this thing. And, for a lot of us, it could be the return of that, people repaying all of the hard work and responsibility and, things you've given to others to help you with your manifestation of whatever you're wanting to bring about here with the Magician. I see it, the balance of the physical and the spiritual with the Magician here. Really a strong connection to the spiritual with all this wand energy. grow, I think this is a good week for growth. And again, for things to come in for some reason. I'm getting a sense of that. So with that said, let's go ahead and move these aside. And let's check out and introduce you to the piles that we have. Of course, as always, I will also be pulling charms. I will also once again repeat what I did, I think, in last week's pick a card, and I will pull one rune at the end of your guys' reading. But for the piles, of course, we have pile 1 with the green calcite. We have pile 2 with this penhite epidite stone. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing any of that. Don't come for me in the comments. But we also have for pile 3 the labradorite stone here. So please go ahead and use your intuition to select the pile that is going to give you the most accurate but still general reading into a deeper look into what your week could be holding moving into September 23rd to the 29th. So let's go ahead and jump into it. For those of you who selected pile 1 with the green calcite, let's go ahead and, as always, pull the 3 overall sort of energy cards for your week to get an idea of what you guys will be working with for September 23rd through to the 29th. So what does my pile 1s, the green calcite, need to know for in this week? What else do you guys need to know? What is your overall energy for this week? All right. And of course, let's go ahead now and also pull your charms before we look at those. Let's see what's going on. For pile 1 with the green calcite, what do they need to know for September 23rd through to the 29th? Okay. Let's see what we got here. So we have some little messages. We have the purpose of life is to know yourself and love yourself and trust yourself and be yourself. All about owning your authentic self, who you truly are at your heart. You'll win success in whatever calling you adapt. Exactly. So whatever I feel like for you guys, whatever your heart feels truly drawn to, just go for it. Trust that you can do it because there's a reason why you're drawn to that thing. We also have, I remember the pizza man, and it's a good memory. Supernatural pins, always a favorite here. So with that one, it always makes me think of like reminiscing about good things in the past. That will help you to realize how far you've come at this point and how much you've already achieved for yourself. We also have the number 3 here. So 3 might be significant. It might be something in your numerology, maybe your life path number, maybe your soul purpose. There's plenty of calculators out there for you guys to figure that out. We also have 2 bottles here. So I definitely feel like a call for enjoyment of, yeah, we have a lot of these gems and, luxurious things appearing here. So I definitely feel like you guys need to take that on. I also feel like with the songbird, with the music note, with the leaf, and with this dream, I feel like this is all for you guys. It's all about going after your dreams. Whatever it is that's like that shining jewel in your eyes, that ultimate thing that you feel like, can I actually achieve that thing? I feel like, yes, you definitely can. You just have to believe. Again, the purpose of life is to know yourself and love yourself, trust yourself, and be yourself. So by, doing that self-love, by doing that inner reflection, it's going to help you to go after your dreams. This is a week for you guys, I feel like, to go after your dreams, to enjoy every moment. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's about singing, maybe music. That might be significant to you. Birds. I feel like there's a change. We have the changing of the seasons actually happening in this week. And so with this change and this shift in the actual seasons, you might be feeling that within your own physical body, in your mind. It might be happening. Something is going to be kind of like uncorked here. And it's going to release all of those hidden gems within yourself. I feel like this is all about passion, creativity, your voice. Again, I'm getting a lot with the voice with communication here. So let's go ahead now and also look at your 3 overall cards. And so what do we have here? We have the Hermit, We have the Four of Cups, and look at this. We have the Four of Swords. Wow. Okay, so big, okay. What I'm definitely getting here, yeah, this is a major call for you guys in this week to finally call attention to the thing that you've been burying deep inside of yourself. I feel like, you know, whatever this opportunity, there could be definitely an opportunity coming through in this week. It was kind of weird because I was just looking at this card and it almost seemed like there was like a crow or an eagle above him, you know, these two figures in this tree, but actually I don't think there is. I think it's just my eyes playing tricks on me. It's just like the pattern of the tree, but I swear that's what it looks like to me. So I don't know. Maybe that's, listen to the sound of, again, birds, crows, eagles, hawks. So there's something maybe to do with that. Maybe somebody has been seeing that symbol a lot. Maybe they have a tattoo of it. But again, I feel like there might be a opportunity presented to you here. I feel like this is a spiritual opportunity. And again, I feel like it's going back to this need of finally diving into the thing that you've been dreaming about for so long, finally calling attention to that and just trusting yourself that you can do it. Going on this spiritual journey here with the Hermit, going inward and learning that, you know, reconnecting to, I feel like, ancient knowledge within yourself that maybe you've acquired through past lives, even that you've acquired in this life, you know, revisiting that. And again, I feel like there's a need here to realize just how far you've come and take a rest. You know, with this Four of Swords, I feel, again, it's dreams. Whenever I see the Four of Swords, I always think about dreams and sleeping, and you have the dream charm here. So yes, I definitely feel like there's a big call here to pay attention to your dreams. There could be a lot of synchronicities coming, a lot of downloads happening in your dreams that are going to help you to understand what it is you're supposed to be doing in this life. I feel like there's a lot here in this week for you guys who pick this pile that has to do with, again, with your heart chakra, with the, like, this green calcite, as well as your life's purpose. I feel like, and look at this card. Oh my God. You see how it looks? It's the autumnal kind of like leaves and stuff. And again, on the 23rd, we have Mabon happening. And so it's the start of the fall season. So this autumn is going to be really important for you guys on this journey. You know, take time to do that inner work, to face your shadow self, you know, integrate your shadow self, do that shadow work. So yes, and don't be dissatisfied with where you currently are, because you have more opportunities than you realize. You just have to kind of open up your eyes. Maybe for some of you, this is a call to kind of get out of this dream state, because again, you're dreaming about these things. You want them to happen. And it's kind of like that call of the overall energy. If you watch the beginning of the video, which I highly encourage you guys to please watch the beginning of the video before just jumping to picking a pile, since I do give, you know, information at the beginning. But we have the overall energy of like the Magician, the 10 of Wands, the Page of Wands in this week. And so it's all about manifestation and making the action come alive, you know, taking the dream and making it reality. So now let's go ahead and also pull 7 cards to get more clarity on your week. Let's see what other energies you might be working on that will help to clarify the situation that you guys are going through. Let's see. For my pile ones, what do they need to know in regards to this week? What other energies are they working with? Ooh. What else? Oh my God, if that's the card I think it is, then that card just really wanted to come out. Wow. Well, we'll see in a second, guys, if I'm right. What else do you guys, my pile ones, need to know? Ooh, okay. That answers that. So let's go ahead now and see what we got. And I'm going to start off with this card right here, because I have a feeling I know what card that is, because there is a little misprint on the back here, which kind of tells me, yep. I saw it when I first cut the deck. I saw this card. I was like, it wanted to come out. It was meant to come out. The Fool. Oh my God, guys. This is crazy. Oh my God. The Ace of Wands. We have the Hangman. A lot of major arcana happening for you guys. This is a big week. You're starting something new in this week. We have the Four of Pentacles. Oh my God. We have the Ace of Chalices too. Oh my God. We also have the Tower. Are you kidding me right now? We got the Nine of Pentacles, and then, oh my God, the Nine of Swords. This is literally when I was talking about this Four of Swords, and it always makes me think about dreams. There's another Swords card I was thinking in my head that always makes me think about dreams, and it's the Nine of Swords, but a little bit on the, not the most so pleasant of dreams side of things, but still, there's a big emphasis on this week on dreams. Whether they're pleasant, whether they're unpleasant, pleasant or unpleasant, pay a lot of attention to your dreams because you're going to be receiving a lot of stuff. Maybe your opportunity is going to be presented to you as a dream because your spirit guides are coming through, or your ancestors, whatever it may be, are trying to communicate through to you in your sleep, and you need to remember to not ignore their messages. Even if it's something unpleasant with this Nine of Swords, feeling stressed, feeling overworked, feeling negative, like, demons are eating at your mind or something like that. Like, don't let it overwhelm you, because it's happening for a reason, because we have a lot going on here. So we also have the Tower card. So it's like you got the Hangman, you got the Hermit, we got the Fool. This is all about your inner journey, your transformation, your personal growth, your spiritual growth. And something like the Tower, there's going to be something in this week, or maybe it's already happened, or it's about to happen, that is going to be a huge major shift for you. It's going to shake you up. It's going to change your beliefs. And again, I feel like this is all pointing towards you guys actually now heading towards what makes you truly happy. Because again, we have, something like the Fool, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Chalice. Again, this is a spiritual beginning. I feel like strongly, creativity even. Maybe you guys are a creative group. Again, maybe going back to that, singers, musicians, some sort of creative outlet that you guys enjoy might be of significance for you. We also have the Ace of Chalices, which talks about new emotional beginning. I feel like partnership might be big for you guys here. Maybe somebody is presenting a new romantic, being presented to you as a new romantic aspect here, because we have the Four of Cups as well. And look, there's that cup. Here it is here. It's being presented to you. And then, of course, the Fool. You're starting your Fool journey again. You're starting something new in this week, or moving into October. It's going to be something completely new for you. And it's going to help you to sort of understand, or it's going to be required of you to understand how to balance out your material world with that spiritual side. I feel like with this Four of Pentacles, make sure that you're not overspending, that you're not hoarding your money either. Again, it's a very fine line, a fine balance. The Four of Pentacles is kind of a card that can feel very stagnant. Again, and look at that. I just realized we have two cards with four here. So four might be, oh my God, are you kidding me? We have three cards that have the number 4. So 444 might be a very significant number for you guys. Maybe you're seeing that synchronicity a lot. Maybe when you do see that synchronicity, it's a sign that you're moving towards, it's like a little signpost letting you know that you're on the right track here. Even if things feel very overwhelming or crazy or hectic or whatever, if you see those numbers, it's still a sign that you're going through the motions. Again, for some of you, this could be a huge call to kind of work again on your shadow self, your darker aspect, and integrate that, understand who you truly are completely, both, the beauty and the sort of the flaws. So again, I feel like there's a call to that with the Hangman. Again, it goes back to inner trust for you guys. I feel like really big here. Trusting the process, understanding that sometimes you have to hold still and kind of listen for you guys in order to you need to get quiet with the universe and with yourself so that you can really hear and get kind of brutally honest with yourself about what it is you're feeling, what it is you need in your life, what, habits that maybe you've been holding on to for too long and releasing. This is a very Neptunian energy. So Pisces, possibly Virgo. We have the end of the Virgo season. And then, of course, we have the Nine of Pentacles as well. So again, I feel like at the end of the day, through this process, you're going to be feeling very good. You are going to find your independence. You're going to find your luxury, your success. This is material stability. And I feel like it's also spiritual stability. It's abundance. However, abundance isn't just material. Abundance can be emotional abundance. It could be spiritual abundance. Anyway, either way you look at it, I feel like for you guys, there's going to be a point coming up here very soon where once you work through all of this, you're going to be really on the right track. You're going to be chasing after what it is you truly want, and it's going to make you feel so much more fulfilled that you can just kind of sit back and relax finally. Even though you are probably working very hard, you can still kind of, it doesn't feel like work. It feels just like being yourself. So with that said, let's now go ahead and go into your oracle cards. And so the first two cards that I pulled for you guys are specifically in regards to this new moon in Libra and what you could be, working with this new moon, what might be manifesting. And so we have card 38, promise. Look at this card. Let me bring this card back up here. Do you see this card? And you guys had the Ace of Cups. And wasn't I talking about? Possibly for you guys, this is all about the meeting, the joining together with a soulmate, attraction, partnership. I was talking about that totally, especially when I saw those two dolphins right here. Partnership can be a huge thing for you. This week you can call in that soulmate, that attraction, that partnership. It's a promise that you guys made before you reincarnated into this life. We also have card 25, isolation, loneliness, reconnection, and home. And I feel like that's very tied to that 9 of Swords. Also, the Hermit, the 4 of Swords. This is something, even like the Tower here in this specific image, it's like she's moving away from this crowd of people, getting busy with something that she didn't sign up for. And so she's going to isolate herself moving forward to just work on her own practice, to reconnect with who she truly is. And that's what I feel like is really going on here for you guys. So let's go ahead and dive a little bit deeper into these two cards. And let's go ahead and start with that isolation, because I feel like that's kind of the first energy we're working with here. And so this is all about isolation, resonates to that of unification with mental powers and emotional insights of the soul. This sacred ray, which is the violet-white color ray, helps bridge a telepathic reunion to the soul's true home, encouraging a sense of communion with fellowship and love for all of creation. There is a familiar connection that wants to come into your life. Look at that. This is the connection that wants to come in right here. Where you may feel deja vu. If you're feeling a sense of loneliness or have been desiring a reconnection with your tribe or soul star family, this is a good time to make intentions to reach out and connect. The truth is you are never alone. All you need to do is ask to connect home, and your soul star family will show up with open arms. Time to stop hiding and get involved in community. So the companion crystals are snowflake obsidian, mookaite jasper, and the essential oil is vanilla. And so when I was reading this card, it made me think of this 4 of Cups. This could be your soul family, coming in, wanting to connect with you. And maybe right now you're kind of have a block up because maybe there was a situation recently that left you feeling very isolated, very alone. And again, this might not resonate for everybody. And you kind of had to go through that because you had to go on this spiritual journey on your own to reconnect to yourself. And now it's like they're coming and they're knocking at your door. And so you can accept that now, because once you've learned your lesson here, you can welcome it in with the promise here. So with 38, I strongly feel like it's not just soul family in the sense of friendships, but there's going to be a particular person that is going to be your soulmate as well. Or, if you prefer twin flame or whatever, it's your divine masculine, your divine feminine, your divine counterpart here trying to come in as well with the rest of your soul family. So let's see how that lines up with what this card is talking about. So the promise resonates to the magic of love and soul-to-soul connectivity. This ray, which is the scarlet pink color ray, encompasses the highest levels of love that stretch the bonds of purity and divine love. At this high frequency of love, there exists the exhalated versions of honor and connection, and the highest achievements of service are activated and carried forth into the expanse of time and space. You have attracted someone. So again, as I was saying, even with the overall energy of this week for the collective, it was a huge emphasis on manifestation with the Magician. And again, with you guys here, you can call in this. So you have attracted someone, or soon will be, who is very special to you and will impact you in a dramatic way. Now is the time for you to truly love yourself. See, it starts with you, fully and completely, from the highest levels of honor and purity, so you can prepare for this expansive love upgrade. A love relationship may also require your attention. This is also foretelling of good fortune for a successful business partnership aimed at the highest levels of spiritual service. So the companion stones are diamond, rhodochrosite, and the essential oil is Bulgarian rose. So, I love rose incense. Really, what I feel like this card, this is a sign. This is kind of like to hey, let you know, like, this is coming forward here in the future, especially if you do this work right here. Again, this goes back to your inner work, your self-love, integrating with your shadow. And once you do that work, this is going to call in, again, this person. They might have unusual hair, I feel like, or maybe they wear like some sort of a bandana, whatever. Like, there's something about their hair, I feel like, that's important here. So with that said, you guys might, if you haven't watched some of my other videos, you might be interested in the video about who is coming next into your love life. I'll link that up. I will also link signs and synchronicities that you see before you meet the one. I also did that. It's funny because I did those videos quite recently. So I feel like a lot of the energy in the universe is kind of pushing towards this, connecting with, soul tribe family, with divine counterparts here. And so this is coming up for you guys who picked this pile. Again, this week might be a little bit, there might be some challenges in this week, but they're challenges you have to overcome in order to, again, work on manifesting this thing. It starts with you. So let's go ahead and see what other cards we have. And so for the dragon spirits that might be around you in this week, helping you, assisting you, we have the fire dragon. So this is burns up the lower energies around you. It's going to help the fire dragon, call on the fire dragon to help you burn up that 9 of swords energy, to clear out the negativity that might be holding on into your mind, maybe after this tower moment. And, you are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. Again, this week, it's all about clearing out your soul pathway, clearing out any karma you need to, clear up, do that inner work, look for blockages within yourself. Maybe check up on your chakras, see if there's anything that you just need to clear up. You need to release and you need to heal, especially when we have this card next with the rose pink dragon. Prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. So again, I feel like for you guys, it's a big week for working on that heart chakra, to opening that up. So use a lot of green and pink stones. In fact, I think it was this stone, one of the stones that's suggested here was rhodochrosite. That is a pink stone. And so yes, I feel like you guys are not only just connecting to yourself more in this week, but your higher self, the higher consciousness of the universe, the collective consciousness, which we're all a part of, and that I think more people need to realize that we are, we all are individual people, but we're also part of this collective energy. We're all here to work together to survive as humans. And so I feel like that's something you guys are going to be connecting to in this week, as well as through connecting to the cosmic heart. It's going to help you to, even if you haven't physically met your soul family yet, by connecting to that cosmic heart, you'll start to connect to your soul family through like the 5D, through your dreams. So pay attention to all of that. So next up, we have, for your wisdom for the week, we have the Spiral Dancer, card 5. What does that say? Circuitous root perception? So let's go ahead and see what this card is about. I feel like, again, look at the colors here. It's like that pink. It's even the same movement. I feel like this card is very much connected to this one. So again, maybe movement will help you to connect to the cosmic heart. I feel like that's what this is about. But let's go ahead and read and see what the card has to say first. So, for the Spiral Dancer, the Spiral Dancer moves with her own rhythm and steps to music only she can hear. She takes you on a path that is winding and circular. She assures you that what you're experiencing as a setback is really part of an upward spiral. Look, what was I just saying about this? You guys might be facing some challenges, maybe some setbacks, some, kind of like a standstill with this hangman, but it's happening for a reason. It's helping you to grow. So perception is everything. You're not retracing your steps or going backwards, but rather around and up. She says that you can be comforted knowing that your path is one of success and adventure and experience. Follow her, for she dances along this magical way. If you're asking about a relationship, keep on dancing and magic will soon happen. Also, it's okay to allow someone else to take the lead at this time. Make sure to let others know that you're open. Always remember that your relationships are mirrors and will show you the past, the present, and the potential future. All relationships have a destiny. Each is a sacred teacher with valuable lessons to share. Even if it appears that the two of you are dancing in different directions, all the steps are perfect, even when you may seem to be stumbling. The spiral dancer is a reminder that your destiny's true path is seldomly straight. Exactly. So again, just trust in what's happening right now. Have trust that even if you feel like you're going through a setback, you're going through this isolation, this stress, this, bad sleep cycle, whatever. It's happening because you're about to go through an upgrade. You're about to awaken to another level. Open up your heart, work on that. And so your final card here for any other additional information that you needed to know, and oh my God, I can't believe what card it is. We have card 12, which adds up to a 3, and it's conclusion. You are ending the chapter on something. You're about to upgrade. And so you just need to kind of clear out some of the clutter. Release it and welcome in the new. So yeah, this is the time of ending and new beginnings. Drawing this symbol indicates that you have come to the end of some experience in your life and are about to enter a new one. So yeah, I definitely feel like this tower moment has probably already happened for you, and you're kind of dealing with the aftermath of it. And you just, again, you need to kind of accept the state that you're in, accept what has happened, honor it, and then release it, and so that you can move forward. So don't resist the conclusion. For endings are important experiences and will help you build a stronger foundation for your next adventure. This is also a warning to get all the facts before you draw a conclusion about someone. You can't know the whole story if you haven't read to the end. Remain open even when an ending is final or a conclusion is correct. This is a sign that a new story is about to unfold. So with so many of your oracle cards here, it's all about being open. So I feel like, again, it's really important for you guys to just be open to whatever is coming in through the universe, through your heart center, and also to open up your chakras. There might be some blockages in your chakras that you need to work on, especially think about your sacral and your root chakra, your lower chakras, as well as, again, your heart chakra, I feel like is very important. And through that, because you guys might have a very strong, like, crown chakra or third eye, and so you might kind of overwork those chakras to compensate for the blockages in others. But again, if like the first chakra, the root chakra, is blocked, all your other chakras are going to suffer because of that. So again, and I believe there's a very strong connection between the root chakra and your heart chakra. Don't quote me on that. You guys definitely do your own research on that, but I'm pretty sure I remember reading or hearing that those two chakras are very linked to each other. So again, if there's kind of a blockage in one, there might be issues in the other. So with that said, I almost forgot, but let's go ahead now and do the runes. So let's go ahead and pull one rune for you guys to close up your reading here. So let's see what we got for my pile ones with the green calcite. What do they need to know in this week of September 23rd through the 29th? What is their rune message? And what do we got here? We have, let's see. Trying to remember the name of this one is so this is the rune of this is, let's see if I can say this right, Thurisaz. Again, guys, I'm still learning the runes. I'm still working on how to pronounce them all correctly, but let's go ahead and talk about this rune more in depth if I can just find it in my book. Here we go. So this is the rune of thorn, change, catharsis. So with this rune, it strongly is associated with protection and luck. In a positive rune cast, these are on your side. This is a rune that's saying that, the spirits, I feel like your guides, they're on your side. They want to help you. They are here to present opportunities to you. So again, you just need to trust. Again, you are protected. You are safe. This is a time not to be too self-assured. So I feel like don't be so set in your ways. Like, don't be so sure that you know what is right for I don't know, this is a really weird way to say that, but like, don't be so sure that you know what is right for you until you've done that inner work. Until you've gotten to like connect to all aspects of yourself, especially your shadow, I feel like. It's like, don't assume that what you've been telling yourself is right for you is actually what's right. Because that maybe what you've been telling yourself is something that was brought about by other people. That's been the result of you kind of growing up. I feel like with this rune appearing and in conjunction with your other cards, this is about, I think, releasing the thorns. I feel like it's about, again, release. Let's see what else. Yeah, important decisions could be at hand for you guys. And again, I feel like that it could be a key here, especially with something, you had a tower moment. So that was an important decision to, accept how you're going to handle that moving forward. And, this important decision is one that may change the course of your life. This rune is advising you to seek advice, especially, yeah, I definitely feel like you guys, if you feel like you need to ask for advice, then you definitely should. I feel like the first place that you should ask for advice is from your higher self, from the universe, from your guides, and really get quiet. Again, that sense of getting quiet and really listening. There's change happening for you. There's a shift in the air here for you. That's, again, the changing of the seasons. This is a big moment for you guys because you're about to transform. You're about to, again, I feel like ascend to a new level. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and close out your reading here. If this resonates, please do like this video, comment down below what you thought about it. Feel free to check any of my other videos if you would like more clarity on certain things. Feel free to suggest any topics that you would like me to cover in future videos. Check out all the links down in the description if you would like to know what tarot decks I'm using. I always have a link down there to tell you guys what decks I'm using. And, if you would like to help and support the channel, there's also links down there for that. And yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful week, and I will see you in the next one. All right, for my group 2s who picked the Penhite Epidite stone here, let's go ahead and dive into what your week has in store for you. Starting off by pulling the 3 overall energy cards for your week. For this week of September 23rd through the 29th, what do you guys, my group 2s, need to know in regards to your week of September 23rd to the 29th? Ooh. Alrighty, and so before we go ahead and look at those, let's also now pull your charms. So, for my group 2s, what do you guys need to know for September 23rd through the 29th? Alright, so let's go ahead and see what we got here. We have some messages. So, the voice of your soul is breath. So I feel like that's a message for you guys in this week to really work on breathing. Work on breathing techniques, yoga, meditation. That might be very useful for you guys. We also have an admirer is concealing their affections for you. We also have the number 1. That might be significant for you guys. I feel like maybe you guys could be a life path 1 or you have 1 somewhere in your numerology. I feel like there's a lot of growth, kind of motherly energy here. I feel like you're going to be like, why did that come into my head? Like, you're going to be tangoing with somebody. Like, there might be 2, there could be some other people strongly involved in your week because we have 2 of these little shoes. And so, interesting enough, this is the first time I've ever pulled these charms and had both, 2 pairs of the shoes come up. So I feel like, again, this is sort of, maybe you're connecting with another person. And we also have 2 bottles and a cup. So again, I feel like this is and we also have, look at this. We had this right here. So again, that's kind of like seeing through, I feel, disguises. Again, I'm getting a sense of, enjoyment, of maybe eating out. I feel like there's a lot of playful energy. I feel like there's something like getting dressed up and having fun. And then with this right here, we have the heart charm, and right in the center we have this red stone, and I believe we have Sagittarius with optimistic. So maybe for some of you, you could be involved with a Sagittarius, or just somebody, or maybe you are a Sagittarius. Maybe one or both of you have, Sagittarius somewhere strongly in your natal chart. Or this is just like one of you is very optimistic, or maybe you're being very optimistic about your love life, about connection. I feel like, you guys could be going on a really nice date or some sort of celebration with somebody. Maybe this is a new connection with that cup. Somebody's offering their cup of love to you in this week. Yeah, I just feel like there's a sense of excitement here. There's a sense of comfort, of enjoyment, of just like, Let's go ahead and look at your tarot cards here. Let's see what else we can get. We have, we have the Ace of Swords. Yep, something new is definitely happening and beginning for you in this week. So it's really important to remember to approach it, because you're going to be very truthful. Truth is a huge aspect of the swords. Ooh, what is going on with my camera? With the swords, it's intellect, it's communication, it's, your mind. I feel like there's a strong new beginning here happening, and you're clearing out the clouds, and you're going to be seeing things in a totally new way. We also have the Ten of Pentacles. So yes, this is like another, completion. This is family. It has a lot to do with family inheritance. It's also a happy family card. I feel like not necessarily in the same way as the not the Ace of Cups, but the Ten of Cups. But again, there's like this joyful connection. I feel like maybe reconnection is happening here. I feel like this is a group, maybe a lot of you who picked this group, again, this might not resonate for everybody, but I feel like more of you who picked this group might be married. You might actually have children, or you've been married, and I feel like, something very good is going to happen that front. Also, just financially, there's a lot of stability here. There's lots of growth, joy, and then we also have the Four of Pentacles. So I also feel like on that front, it's a message with the Four of Pentacles. This is like kind of like your little warning for the week is not to be very wise about where you're investing money, how much money you're spending, also how much money you're not spending. I feel like, that Four of Pentacles, he can be kind of a character that is hoarding his money so much that it kind of encages him, and he can't move in any direction, and he can't connect with other people because he's so worried about losing the money or losing his stability, his castle that he built for himself. So I feel like maybe for some of you, this is a message that, maybe to kind of splurge, to have a little moment of splurge, to, I feel like to give to somebody else. Again, there could be a new connection coming in here. There might be a new beginning as far as family goes. A joyful celebration, a homecoming. But again, I feel like for some of you, it's either a message of you need to splurge at least one day, or it's a message to just, spend your money wisely. But either way, I don't see your financial situation being bad at all in this week. I feel like your work ethic is very good, and I think you've built a lot for yourself. You put in a lot of hard work, and so you should have a moment of enjoyment. Again, but use your discernment, use your intelligence with that Let's go ahead and pull some more cards for more clarity on this situation for my group twos. See what else is going on for you guys in your week. This is an interesting group so far. So let's see, what else does my group twos need to know for September 23rd through the 29th? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So that is your first major arcana to appear for your week. We also have the Elder of Wands, which would be the King of Wands. So that's somebody who is very good with strategy, with, leading an army, with creating, overcoming challenges, because he's not afraid of challenges. He's very creative, he's very spiritual, and he just knows how to work things. He's very passionate as well. And I feel like maybe this is a person, again, this is somebody you could be dealing with. You're dealing with a fire sign somehow. Again, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, that could be a strong possibility for you guys in this week. We also have the sun, so again, heavy on that Leo energy. We have the Four of Swords, so you guys have 2 4s already. Very similar to the last group in that. You also have 2 7s with the 7 of Pentacles. A lot of pentacle energy here. So you guys could also be an earth sign. And then we have the Empress. Look at these major arcanas you guys got here. You got some good major arcanas. So let's talk about it. So what I'm seeing here with the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles, this is... Again, you need to be very wise in this week about certain opportunities that come your way. Maybe don't go after the first opportunity that crosses your path. Maybe, hold back and kind of wait a little bit before you reap, the harvest or the garden. Just be very aware of the people you're dealing with in business matters in this week, I feel like is a message here. Again, even with something like the 4 of Swords, this is kind of contemplating. Again, that goes back to dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. And, rest up before a battle, I feel like. I feel like for some of you who are big into career, be wise about how you're dealing with it, because there might be possibly a person who's trying to get more out of you than what you realize with that 7 of Swords, because the 7 of Swords is kind of a sneaky energy. It's kind of referring to thieves or, somebody kind of trying to dodge responsibility. So just be aware of that, but I don't feel like it's going to be a bad situation at all, because then we have something like the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is fate. It's ever changing, change is the only constant. And it's this message of, I feel like you're working at something very hard here business wise. And I feel like, there's going to be a change happening soon, and it's going to be very beneficial because we have that right by the Sun and the Empress. I feel like with the Sun, this is joy, this is victory. Even if you have kind of a sticky situation you've been dealing with, maybe with a certain business partner, I don't know why I keep going back to that, or maybe it's like a classmate or something, whatever it is, I feel like it's going to clear up. Again, you're going to be, fate has got your back. And things are going to turn in your favor. Good luck, possibly. Maybe you're going to win something randomly. You're going to find out something. And, it's going to feel joyous. The sun, you're going to be basking in that light. It could be also the arrival of a new child. I was feeling that. Oh my God, look at that. Because I felt like, when I was looking at this 10 of Wands, I didn't say it because I didn't want to, freak anybody out. It was like, oh, maybe somebody's going to have a child or find out they're pregnant or something. And then you have something like the sun. In the traditional sun card, it's usually like a young child on the back of a horse, a son. I feel like a son could be possible here. And then you have the Empress, which is literally like birth, pregnancy, motherhood, growth. It's also creativity. It's whether it is an actual child or not, I feel like there's going to be the birth of a grand idea that you're going to have, that you're going to really want to put a lot of effort towards. You really want to want to grow it. You're going to want to nurture it because it's going to lead to something successful. This might be a message of you guys going into business for yourself. I feel like for some of you, maybe you are an independent, business owner. I feel like everything's going to work out in your favor. Again, maybe you're going to be visiting family. I feel like your generation, maybe this is a family business. Maybe it's something you inherited. Maybe it's a specific trait. I'm getting a lot of that coming through here. So let's go ahead now and also delve into your oracle cards. So let's go ahead and start with the first one. So I pulled this first card in regards to this Libra new moon and what you guys could be calling in with that Libra new moon, what might be manifesting, because I definitely said, if you guys watch the beginning of this video, which I highly encourage you guys to always watch the beginning of my video, because I usually give, especially for the weekly readings, give out some interesting information, and I do a collective reading. And so we have the galactic guidance. So again, the point I was trying to get at was like, this is a good week for manifestation, and look what we have here. We have card 18 with the galactic guidance, star family, assistance, and cooperation. This is a huge week. I think we're moving into a huge season with the autumn here, and I'll get more into it with my autumnal equinox reading. But I feel like everybody's going to be calling in soul family or connections. Group 1 had a lot to do with this as well. So let's go ahead and dive more deeply into this card. So let's see. So galactic guidance resonates to the energy of star beings that exist across the multitude of galaxies. So with that said, you guys also might be star seeds. If you're not familiar with the concept of a star seed, then I definitely highly encourage you to Google it, check out some videos here on YouTube, but that's a very strong possibility. Maybe you've actually seen UFOs in your life. If you have seen UFOs, like, definitely comment down below, because I would love to hear your guys' stories, because that is just super cool. But anyway, back to what this card is talking about. I could go on a whole tangent about that. Exist across a multitude of galaxies and also surround the and assist with the Gaian transformation. They help in keeping the peace within the galactic federations and the Great Plan. There are more worlds beyond which the eye can see, and more expansive wonders than the mind can fathom. These powerful beings of otherworldly origins with positive interests in Gaia also wish to connect with her inhabitants to ensure a peaceful coexistence. So this is the galactic blue color ray. Galactic beings wish to connect with you to share their wisdom in advanced technologies. You are also ready to reconnect with Star Family, who will be of great benefit for your future. Open your abilities of telepathy and alternate forms of communication. Ace of Swords, you guys might have, telepathy or, clairvoyance of some sort, or clairaudience, whatever it might be. And you could probably connect and speak to your star family through your dreams here. Open to your abilities of telepathy and alternate forms of communication. Listen carefully to signs and messages that are coming through at this time. You are ready to advance. So the companion crystals, are moldavite and meteorites, or tektites. And the companion essential oil is Neroli, Neroli, if anybody's familiar with that. And it's so funny we're talking about that. I'm actually wearing my moldavite necklace right now. So, hey. So yeah, I don't know. I feel really excited when I'm seeing this card. It feels like a very good card. I think you guys are going to be very excited with the outcome of this. Connect to your star family. Your spirit guides, a lot of them might be of galactic origins, So accept them, welcome them in. Don't feel uncomfortable because maybe you've had unusual experiences. Maybe you've even experienced kind of like abduction kind of things. Like, I don't know. You guys tell me what resonates. That might not resonate for everybody but again, don't feel bad about that. I feel like don't feel uncomfortable about it because you've experienced these kind of odd things because it's possibly your star family reaching out to connect with you. Because you are a part of that family. You are part of this galactic consciousness here. So let's go ahead and talk about the dragon spirit that might be around you in this week. And oh my God, let's look at this one. We got the alpha dragon. Do you see the imagery here? We got this total galactic-y feel going on here. So harness the divine masculine power of creation, destroy the old, visualize your dream, help to manifest a new world. So again, this is connecting to your star family. You have a soul mission here to help this ascension of Gaia with the star family. And I feel like, there's a strong emphasis here on, connecting to that divine masculine, but also to connect to the divine feminine here. Balance out both those energies. But again, there's, writing. Writing might be an alternate form of communication for you. Maybe channeling messages through writing. Automatic writing might be important for you guys. I also feel like, again, kind of similar to group 1, investing in that shadow work. Make sure you're doing that. And I feel like you guys, I don't need to tell you guys that too much. I feel like you guys kind of already inherently know that. You guys are going through some major growth here. You're what is the word I'm looking for? Like, you're shooting towards success. Something big. So let's go ahead and talk about your next card, which is your wisdom card for this week, which is the Swan Queen. Transformation, intuition, and patience. Yeah, you guys just need to be patient because it's all happening. It's coming towards you. You're transforming. You're very intuitive. You might have a lot of psychic powers awakening very, very soon. And so, again, we're all going through a transformation. The seasons are going through Gaia is going through a transformation because the seasons are shifting. So the the Swan Queen glides your way and asks you to look at your reflection in the events of your life. She gives you the ability to see the beauty that has transformed your life from ignorance to wisdom. The Swan Queen lets you know that it's time to go within and seek the answers to your own intuition. Don't look outside yourself for answers now. The true power lies reflected in the still waters within you. Now is a moment to meditate and ask for a vision. Again, it's like a Four of Swords right there. You might be getting a lot of visions. The power of psychic perception is inherent in you, and the Swan Queen will help you dive deep into your query to find the answers you seek. This is also a reminder to allow time to transform ideas into reality. Nothing happens overnight. So again, you guys need to just give time to your creative projects. Again, it's the message of the Seven of Pentacles. Give it time to manifest, to grow. It needs that time so that it becomes and blooms so much more vibrantly than you ever realized it could. And so your final cards here are card 19 with Wishing and card 18 with Forbidden. I cannot believe that both these cards, because they're in order cards, and this deck has been shuffled so many times by now that it's just mind-boggling how these perfectly came out in succession. Is that the right word I'm thinking of? Anyway, so we have Forbidden and we have Wishing. So let's go ahead and talk about these because I'm very curious, trying to decide for the message here because I'm kind of getting it. It has something with, it's good to wish, to have these wishes, but at the same time it's like you need to stop wishing so much and just do it. That might seem like a very harsh message that might resonate for somebody here. I don't know. Maybe the forbidden doors, like the forbidden knowledge is going to be open to you. You're going to be diving into that well. You're going to be tapping into something that you've never tapped into before with that new beginning with the swords. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get more clarity. This Forbidden card is a warning. You are about to enter into a situation that will not be easy and could cause you or others pain. So that might actually be related to the Seven of Swords here. Again, I was kind of getting a sense to, be aware of who you're dealing with, especially in business, because that might be a sticky situation that you don't want to really go into. Not all doorways are meant to be open. Not all relationships are good for you. Not all love is expressed, and not all desires are realized. Right now, I am saying no to you. The symbol for Forbidden also reminds you that although you may feel pain when someone rejects you, this is one of my ways of protecting you. I may whisper in someone's ear to stay away if it is for the best, even if you don't believe it right now. This is a symbol to move on and choose another path. So, again, I feel like for some of you that might resonate. I feel like this is a message of maybe there might be some sort of disappointment for some. Again, it goes back to this Wheel of Fortune. There might be some situation in the recent past that didn't go your way. It was very disappointing, or an opportunity that just completely fell through. It didn't happen. It happened for a reason. It happened because Spirit was like, no, you are about to settle for less than what you actually deserved. And we removed that obstacle, that thing from your path. We pulled it away from you because we're about to present you with something way better for you, way grander for you. You just need to be patient and wait a little bit longer. I don't know. That's just the message I'm getting off that. So let's go ahead and talk about the Wishing card in conjunction with this. So choosing this symbol means you are at a wonderful juncture in your life where imagination and preparation can align with the web of power. So again, it goes back to waiting and manifesting, imagining, writing down your wishes, writing down your manifestations, and making it happen. So my dear one, I hear your prayers. I know your heart, and I know what it is for your highest good. Dreams do come true. Make sure your dream serves your highest purpose and does not take away from another. Be careful what you wish for. Remember, the coins toss in a wishing well. For every wish, there's a price to be paid. Are you ready to spend the time and energy that your granted wish will require? Now is the time your wish will be fulfilled. I just got major chills here. So yeah, this is all about, oh God. Whew. Yeah, it's like, again, I feel like something happened recently where it's like an opportunity just didn't go the way you wanted it to. And again, it happened because Spirit knows what is meant for you. They know what your highest good is, and they removed it because guess what? You were about to settle for something way less. It wasn't, you thought maybe it was going to help you lead to your dream, but really it wasn't the opportunity that was going to help you in that way. Again, that might not resonate for everybody, but for some of you, it might. And I feel like there's a message here of, again, be careful what you wish for. Again, you want to be specific about your manifestations, but start slow with it. Start general and then build up specifically, because you give yourself more time to really realize what it is you truly want, what it is you truly desire if you start slow and you kind of build up to getting more and more specific. And I feel like with this, there's kind of a message here to be aware of, what you wish for. Yeah, you can have it manifest in your life. And so when it does, you got to be prepared to accept the responsibility of that. Everything comes with a price. It kind of goes back to that line from, I don't know if anybody's watched it, Once Upon a Time. I did watch that show for a while before it kind of went downhill. But, the character Rumpelstiltskin would always say that line of like, magic, as I was saying. But he always says that line that, magic comes with a price, dearie. So that's definitely kind of the sense I'm getting off there. So now let's go ahead and get ready to close up your reading by pulling a runestone for you guys for this week. So what does my group 2s need to know for the week of September 23rd through the 29th? What is their runestone message? And we have Yera, I believe is how you say it. And so this is a really good rune from what I remember. So let's go ahead and look it up here in my little book. And let's see what is going on. It represents like the year. It is year, it's harvest, it's peace, it's reward. So it's basically the rune of karma. And like we got the Wheel of Fortune here in your cards. What you put into the world will eventually come back to you. This is the rune of the harvest. In a positive reading, which I'd say most, in a positive rune casting, it means, it indicates a time of reaping the rewards of efforts you have expanded. The repayment of money and favors will come now. It's a rune that has jurisdiction over justice and legal issues. It's a reminder that events take time. Again, that's a huge message here. Like you guys, I think you're really wanting to manifest, like you have a grand idea here. And again, you just need to give it time to manifest itself, to grow, to come to fruition. You're going to be able to reap the harvest soon. All right. If you just stay patient. I'm sorry if you guys can pick up on that sound. Somebody is once again cutting trees around this. I'm not even going to get into it. Okay. Let's go back to your rune. Okay. There could be delays regarding legal issues or finances or the home. But, it can be elevated, alleviated with careful effort and possibly legal help or just help in general. And yeah, it's all about, again, needing to give things time, to be prepared that there could be some sort of delays, especially that's what this Forbidden card was talking about. And, for some of you, it could have been dealing with some sort of legal matters. It could have been dealing with the home. Maybe you were trying to purchase a new home and something in the contract fell through, or maybe you realized you found out something kind of negative about it that changed your mind about it. And so that kind of fell through. And so again, I feel like you guys are really trying to grow something, whether it's family, whether it's business, whether it's just personal growth, and something delayed you a little bit. But you didn't give up. You just kind of, you got in a state of frustration over it. And it's just a big message here in this week for you guys to just give it time. Be patient. Breathe. And, trust everything's going to work out how it's meant to in the divine timing. So with that said, please do feel free to give this video a like if you liked it. Comment down below what you thought about it. Feel free to check out all the links I have down in the description, especially if you want to know what tarot decks I'm using. I have a link there that says decks used. That will lead you to all the decks I've used in all of my videos, so you guys can look these up for yourself. If you would also like to help and support the channel, there will be links down in the description for that as well. And so yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Have a beautiful week. For my third and final group who picked the labradorite stone, let's go ahead and dive into the rest of your week messages. So if you guys did not watch the beginning of this video, there was a collective energy reading for this week that might be also useful for you guys to revisit if you want to get more information on this week. But anyway, let's go ahead and pull the 3 overall cards for you guys for my group 3s. What is it you need to know in this week of September 23rd through the 29th? What is your message? Ooh, okay. All right, so you guys got an extra card here, so we're just going to go with it. And let's now, before we look at those, let's look at your charms. So what does my group 3s need to know for this week? Okay. Let's get into this. So we have some additional messages here. Ooh, we got a lot of hidden things. So we have the message. We give happiness to others. If we give happiness to others, we will end up happy. So again, spreading the love around. Your potential self is infinite. Live light, travel light, spread the light, be the light. So again, this is a message of just like spreading the love around in this week for you guys, because then you'll get it in return. You will enjoy good health. You'll be surrounded by luxury. We also have, I remember the pizza man, and it's a good memory. So reminiscing about good things. A lot of protection for you guys in this week. We also have, my opinion is that you never find happiness until you stop looking for it. So again, don't be worried so much about the end results of things and just go with the flow. Just enjoy it, live light and just spread it around. I feel like, I'm a Dean girl, but I'm Sam curious. So maybe, I feel like for you guys, maybe you're kind of looking around at other options, possibly dating wise. I feel like, so a big thing that I'm seeing here is like this. First of all, these things were hidden underneath. My opinion is that you never find happiness until you stop looking for it. So that might be significant to this issue right here. Big thing is that this barnacle shell is right above this Taurus. So I feel like for some of you, either you are a Taurus and you're holding on to something that you no longer need and you need to release it, or maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. Maybe you've been dating a Taurus and maybe they're trying to hold on to you or something, trustworthy. Maybe this is a message that maybe you have dealt with some trust issues, or somebody in your life has been, keeping up a very hard shell and not letting you in, or you're not letting somebody else in. Maybe you're not letting in this Taurus who's wanting to give so much to you, to freaking, I keep on wanting to say freaking a lot in this video, I'm sorry. But like they want to shower you in free, again, I keep saying it, like gifts and like love and all this stuff, and maybe you're just holding up a shell to it. I don't know. However it may resonate, it's either like this person's holding on to you, or you're blocking them, or they're blocking you, or something with this barnacle. Like, I feel like it's a very weird thing. And again, I feel like once you just stop trying to kind of like micromanage the situation, things will just start to happen that you'll enjoy. I'm just saying. That's what I'm getting off that. Let's move on. We also have Virgo. So maybe you're a Virgo. Either way, you guys are definitely like an earth sign. Or dealing with an earth sign. There's a lot of earth energy right here. Being very practical. Tauruses are very sensual as well. So maybe this is like conflicting energies here. Like you're too kind of like, or somebody in the situation is too stoic or too serious, and the other is too sensual and wants to be more like touchy. And maybe this is like a weird, because I'm a Dean girl, but I'm Sam curious. So maybe you are already in a committed relationship with somebody, but you're like you just met somebody and you're very attracted to them, and so it's like you're very conflicted. You're holding on to your commitment with one person when really your heart is kind of pulling you towards somebody else. I don't know. This is a very weird situation. I don't know how it's resonating for you guys. Comment down below how it makes sense to you. This message it's pretty specific, so it might not be resonating with a lot of you. And let's continue on. So we also have the fish. So again, I feel like I just got a sense of like surfing, of like the beach, of maybe snorkeling. We also have the anchor, so I feel like enjoying something like that. Maybe like a last summer hurrah, because the summer is about to end. Like officially, we're getting into autumn. I feel like cleansing yourself. Prosperity, maybe religion is important for you. Stability, infinity is coming through here. So the infinite. This is a fated, destined meeting on your path. But take things slow. The turtle, there's no need to rush. The turtle ages slow, it moves slow, but they can move fast when they want to, actually. But the point being is that you don't need to stress out. You don't need to try to force. If you want to hold on to the situation you're currently in or with the person you are, then just be in it. And if it's not meant to be and you're meant to be with this other person, then it's going to happen. It might not happen right away, but it will eventually. Because if it's fated to be, it's going to be fated to be. I feel like there's a transformation coming. A Cinderella moment. Yeah, Cinderella moment. You're going to go and you're going to be out maybe with the person you're currently with, and this other person's going to see you, and it's just going to be like this eyes meeting across the room, and it's just going to be like, oh my God. Oh, wow. I don't know. I'm getting a strong relationship sense off your charms here. It's very wild. Okay, let's go ahead and look at your tarot now, because I'm just gonna like keep staring at your charms forever for some reason. All right, so oh my God. Are you kidding me? We got the Three of Cups. What was I just talking about with the Cinderella moment? Yeah, there's some sort of party. There's some sort of celebration. Maybe you're gonna be like hanging out with friends, and they're gonna introduce you to somebody, and it's just gonna be like this thing. I don't know. What else have we got? Okay, this is like a very, very specific reading I'm getting off this group, and I don't know if it's going to resonate for a lot of you, but it's like, yeah, you're like juggling two people here, I feel like, with the Two of Pentacles in this week. Like, there's something going on here, and it's like, it's kind of secretive, it's kind of hidden, and it's like you need to balance things out, you don't get too overwhelmed. Oh my God. We have the Queen of Cups, and then we have the Five of Cups. Oh my God, wow. You're very desirable, I feel like. You got this emotional sensitivity, or this person you're going to be dealing with has this emotional sensitivity about them, and you're going to be very intuitive. Your intuition, again, I feel like you're going to be drawn to somebody in this week. And again, it might be this difficult situation with that Five of Cups where you're just kind of, maybe there was a breakup and you're kind of still dwelling on that breakup, and you're not seeing this new person coming in quite yet. Again, there's a lot of elements of the two, because this is kind of even referencing the Two of Cups. There's a divine partnership coming through here, and it's going to make you feel very joyous. This is very strange. Okay, this is another group kind of similar to group one. If you'd like to check out some of the other recent videos I've done, like who's coming next in your love life, or the signs and synchronicities you'll see before meeting the one, you might find some interesting information there, maybe to cross-reference with this, because this is just, I don't know why, I'm just getting a very strong sense of that. I swear, if I shuffle the next deck right now and the lovers pop out, I'm just going to be done. If it doesn't come out, then it doesn't come out. But let's just see for you guys, pile three. Let's get some more clarity on this week, and hopefully I can get some other messages other than this crazy third-party love situation that I'm getting off these cards. It's like, okay. Let's see, what else does my pile threes need to know for the week of September 23rd through the 29th? What do you guys need to know? What do they need to know for this week? Can we clarify these other cards here? Can we get more clarity on the situation, on the charms? What else do this group... Jesus Christ. Does this group need to know? feel like I need... Okay, yep, there it is. All right, so let's see what we got here, guys. So already we have the Initiate of Wands, which you guys are not familiar with this deck and watch my other readings where I use this deck. The Initiate of Wands is the Queen of Wands. And what was I saying? Like, you guys are very desirable with that Queen of Cups and with the Queen of Wands. It's like you got that Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy going on with the intuition and the emotional, sensitive, nurturing. And then you got that fiery Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, powerhouse kind of energy with that Initiate of Wands or the Queen of Wands, and that you can just have this crazy charisma. People just love to be around you. They're magnetically attracted to you. You might be very physically attractive. There might be something very unique about your looks. So yeah, like very much related to your physical features. There might be something very unique going on there. We also have the Initiate of Pentacles, which is the Queen of Pentacles. You have so much Queen energy here. Like, you guys are going to be on fire with that. Like, you're very attractive with that feminine energy coming through, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. Again, this is earth energy coming through. So very stable, very in control. Like the Initiate of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, she can hold down the fort at the home, and then she can go at work and be a powerhouse there as well. It's all happening here. It's very interesting. She's also holding a cup here, so I feel like that's very significant. We also have, are you kidding me right now? We got the Empress here. Like, yes, so strong on that feminine energy. Like, your charisma right now, your magnetic energy is just off the hook. People are going to be drawn to you like crazy. With the Empress energy, you're going to be very, again, like in the sense of sensuality, I'm getting... You're going to be coming up with so many grand ideas. You might even, warning, you might be very fertile. So if you don't want it, you're planning on, not getting pregnant, be aware of that. Again, I feel like maybe for some of you, again, whatever sort of you've wallowed on that you've lost before, you're coming out of it and you're going to be so much stronger for it because you're going to realize you have these opportunities still standing behind you, supporting you. And I don't feel like this is an energy that you have to wallow too much on. I'm sorry about the sound happening outside if you guys can hear that. I feel like the path before you is clear. You just have to kind of look up and see it. I also feel like this is like a possibility. Like, mattering on how you handle this situation, going back to that very specific kind of reading I'm getting off these cards, it could be a very tough kind of like awkward kind of breakup situation, but again, the path to you're heading towards the castle. You're literally Cinderella. You're breaking up with your evil stepmother, and you're gonna go live in the grand palace. I don't know why. That's just like what I'm getting off this group. Maybe you guys really like Cinderella or something. I don't know, for some of you. We also have the Nine of Chalices. So again, emotional fulfillment. We have luxury here. We have celebration, just enjoying things, being independent, relaxed, kind of a very party element. But again, you need to remember to balance everything out. If you're partying a lot, you need to make sure that you're still putting in work or in your relationships, whatever it is. Let's see what else we got here. We also have the Elder of Wands. Oh my God. So again, going back to possibly you guys could be meeting a divine counterpart in this week that's just going to be like an instant fiery connection, because we have mirrors here. We have the Initiate of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands again, and we have the King of Wands here with the Elder of Wands. So it's like that mirrored energy. We also have the Eight of Cups, kind of similar to the Five of Cups. You're realizing you're hanging those cups up and you're walking away, you're moving forward, you're heading into that cab and going on a new adventure. And then we got the Emperor, strong mask. Oh my God, we have a mirror again. We have the Empress and we have the Emperor. Divine counterparts who just are power couple majorly. And then we got Judgment, a rising, a rebirth. And this could be a connection that stems back lifetimes. Like, you're going to have, again, I feel like a strong rise in your intuition and like your intuitive powers, your clairvoyant powers. So you might actually be getting a lot of memories from past lives, especially when you're meeting this person. Again, I'm sorry, I'm kind of dwelling on this. This is what I'm reading off these cards. I feel like you're meeting somebody in this week, or you're very, very soon about to meet somebody with this shift in season. And so it's going to be, again, all of these piles so far in this week have all been about connections to soul family. That's 3 of Cups right there as well, or like connection to a divine counterpart. And more so with the previous 2 groups, it was more generally soul family. For you guys, I feel like this is strong on a divine counterpart, so divine masculine, divine feminine, like a love relationship. So with that said, let's go ahead and now look at your oracle cards. So for the cards that I pulled in regards to what you could be manifesting with this new moon in Libra in this week, we have card 37, the Guardians, shielding, defense, warning. And we have card 32, releasing, purification, spiritual cleansing, letting go. That's that 5 of Cups and the 8 of Cups, letting go. You need to do that. So let's go ahead and get more in depth in these. So let's talk about card 32 with the releasing. So with releasing, it's talking about releasing resonates to physical and spiritual clearing. This sacred ray, and that, okay, so with that, I'm going to just stop for a second. This has to do very much with the Judgment card as well, because I feel like you're releasing past karma. You're releasing things you're holding on to from past lives. Maybe past lives that were filled with, persecution for your beliefs, for what you did in that life. Maybe even releasing heartbreak because a love relationship didn't go the way it was meant to. Maybe you lost somebody too soon in a past life. And so you're still mourning that even in this life, but you need to kind of release that and let it go, because you're going to meet that person again, I feel like, in this life. You just have to, you can't be holding on to the past, or you're going to completely miss that person, because that person could be coming into this life with a slightly different energy, and you're going to miss it because you're still focused too much on what they were in that past life. Because even you right now are not the same as you were in that past life. You might still have echoes of it because it's what helped you. It's the building blocks of your soul. But again, I feel like maybe for some of you, it might be very good in this week to research maybe some past life regression techniques, or even trying to find somebody who is got a good reputation behind them, that knows what they're doing, who can maybe even help put you into a past life regression, maybe doing that. So anyway, back to what this card is saying. The sacred ray, which is the turquoise white color ray, imbues a healing and cleansing nature that is supportive of one's purification and inspires the power of inward reflection. Abundant with restorative but emetic light, this uplifting ray bathes the spirit, eradicates negativity, and replenishes depleted energy, and returns the soul's power to its rightful state of absolute joy and passion. Release and let go of all the old programs. Purify your worries, toxic thoughts, beliefs, and woes of the past to make way for the new. Although this may seem like a challenge, the situation needs a more clear outlook and a rejuvenated state of being. This may also signify an opportunity to release a toxic situation. It's time to clean house. Don't worry though. After the purging and the spiritual cleanup is over, the new energies will be pouring forth and you'll feel uplifted and energetic. So the companion crystals are clear quartz, aqua aura, and then the essential oil is Hyssop, Hyssop. You guys are familiar with that, then there you go. So yeah, I feel like for some of you, maybe you're in toxic relationships or in a toxic situation and you need to move out of it. With that 5 of Cups, get out of that, because you have way more opportunities ahead of you. Way positive. You have full cups waiting for you, so just go after it. And then finally, we have card 37 over here with Guardians. So the Guardians resonates to that of guardianship of the soul. When a soul faces adversity or challenge, it's always innately guided to shield its sacredness from undue harm. There exists many forms of guardians among the various verses, and they serve to also ensure the safety and preservation of sacred sites, portals, souls, and wisdom of the light. Guardianship is a responsibility that these dimensional beings are honored to have. Look at the signs around you very carefully. Your guardian angel, spirit guide, higher self, or other supportive light being is trying to get your attention. This may be a time to guard yourself from a toxic situation or energy vampire, or maybe a warning of future concern. See, you guys are dealing with something like that. Again, it's that barnacle whoever this barnacle is. You need to release them. You got to shuck them off. Yeah, so it's like they're an energy vampire. They're sapping you away. And again, there's somebody else. And because they're sapping you away, you might actually miss the opportunity. I mean, like, don't freak out when I say that. Like, you might initially miss this person that is around you that you're about to meet or something, this hummingbird here, who's going to be everything you've been searching for, I feel like. Let's see. Also, evaluate your own shielding mechanisms. Do you have any? If so, are they working? If not, revisit and strengthen them. So that's all about, what kind of protection are you putting up around you? Are you saging your house, yourself regularly? Are you using Palo Santo? What are you using to cleanse yourself? Are you doing cleansing baths? Do you wear protective amulets or stones? In fact, the companion crystals for this card are black obsidian and smoky quartz, and the essential oil is helichrysum. So, yeah, it might be like I always lately, like, I was very drawn to get a piece of raw, like raw black tourmaline. And so I wire wrapped my piece, and I always wear it along with my moldavite and my pentagram. And so it's like, those are kind of like what I felt gravitated towards. So maybe you guys need to do something like that. Even maybe spreading salt across your doorstep, or whatever, drawing a magic circle, either mentally or actually like doing it fully, something like that. Like, what are your protection, cleansing, things that you do for yourself to protect your aura, to cut ties, energetic ties with things that are not good for you? Like, you guys need to work on this, I feel like, especially in regards to certain relationships and also the past. So, in addition, the dragon spirit that might be around you guys and helping you guys in this week is the orange gold dragon from Arcturus. So again, kind of similar to the last group, you guys might be a starseed, and that's why you're so magnetic to people, because you have this just otherworldly energy about you, and especially energy vampires are very attracted to that, and they might want to feed off your energy. And so specifically, this could be a call that you have a very strong tie, a past life to Arcturus. Again, I'm so sorry for that sound outside. I wish they would stop. But anyway, this opens you to knowledge for the new golden age. Carry the energy of the future. Be a guiding light. So this is all about getting in touch with your soul's purpose here on earth to help and bring in this new age, to embrace this heart chakra energy. I also feel like, again, your lower chakras are important. Again, a lot of people, I feel like, need to work on this. So let's also go ahead now and look at your wisdom card for this week. And so we have card 33, which is a master number, so you guys could possibly be a 33. This is the camel boy, and it is small steps, asking for help, but it is in the reverse. So let's go ahead and talk about this. So with this card in reverse, it is talking about, as your challenger. The camel boy challenges you to stop the course of action you're on and get busy with mundane chores. Nothing can happen right now to move you forward in your inquiry or any more quickly. This is a time to chop wood and carry water. Attend to your home, wash your car, and declutter your closets. Again, another message to literally declutter your space, to cleanse your space, to clear it up. Because once you do that, it's going to help to free you up to kind of deal with other situations. So a spring cleaning, or maybe an autumnal cleaning in this case, is in order. You may also need a spring cleaning of your thoughts. Meditation would help too. That said, if you do all the small things now, the big ones are accomplished as if by magic. And always, when you've stopped trying to do it all at once and all by yourself, look, you literally have that message coming up again. My opinion is that you never find happiness until you stop looking for it. So again, just stop. Again, you guys could maybe be a Virgo or something like that and be very practical and want to do everything like right now in this moment. And you just need to kind of like, again, and always, when you stop trying to do it all at once and all by yourself. So again, just work on the little things and you'll realize how much the big things actually clear up. So another message is a warning to stop attempting to accomplish everything single-handedly, expecting that no one will ever come to help you. Try letting them. Now is the time to relinquish control, which is very interesting because we have the Emperor card, the Empress. These are a lot of cards here, I think, for you guys that are that have a lot to do with control. And so, but also a lot of cards that have to do with letting go. So that could be your challenge in this week, is learning how to, again, balance control with releasing for yourself. So finally, the last card, I can't believe, considering everything that I've talked about in this reading with kind of the relationship stuff, we have card 24 with lust. Oh my God, you guys, you might be getting freaky in this week. I'm just saying. But with card 24, this is, lust has come before you. Beware that when you toy with this energy, you may become consumed by it. This is a warning to be aware of your desires. Again, I feel like for some of you, it might resonate that you are kind of going to be stuck in between two people. And you've already been kind of like in a committed relationship with this one person, but it's like this new person, you're so attracted to them that is just magnetic. And look, we have fall leaves appearing again. So again, this is something that's coming in for the fall for you. This is kind of like your heads up warning from spirit here. So there is a fine balance. There is a fine balance between desire that is pure and the obsession that arises in the insatiable thrill of danger. Be careful that your desire remains good and that your wanting doesn't cause hurt to yourself or another. It is best that you move cautiously forward. If you're asking about a relationship, you may be developing an obsessive fever that will take a long time to recover from. Ask yourself, what is the nature of your desire? Why do you want this so badly? Beware, there's always a hidden agenda in lust. What is yours? So again, questioning, how are you going to deal with this situation? If this resonates for you, there's going to be something happening, whether you're in a relationship or not. I feel like you're going to meet somebody who's just going to spark your lust, maybe at some sort of party gathering via friend connections, and just be aware of how much of your energy you're giving to this person, because maybe this person could be literally your divine counterpart, or they could be another energy vampire here to like suck you away. that was kind of poor word tracing there, but you get what I mean. So again, be aware, approach it slowly, have your shielding, have your defenses up, be aware, you've been warned, work on your stuff, keep the balance, keep releasing, just be aware. So that's my message there. So let's go ahead. This person could have tattoos too. I'm just saying. Let's go ahead and now close out your reading with a rune. Let's see what rune is going to be coming up for you guys for the week of September 23rd to the 29th. What do you guys need to know? What is your rune? Whew. We have this guy, which is, why am I forgetting the name of this one? Let's see. Oh, yep, Dagas. So this is day, this is dawn, breakthrough, awareness. So this is the rune of growth and increase. It's awakening, it's time to plan and take action, change by your own will, transformation, hope, happiness, idea, security, certainty, growth, release, balance, coming full circle, leap of faith, sun energy. And so, this is showing slow and steady growth and progress. It's the dawning of a new day full of hope and optimism. It could indicate a major change in your life and one for the better. So again, I feel like that could possibly be referencing a major change in your relationship status. I don't know why I'm getting that. And it could be maybe career or friendships or whatever, but I personally am getting a strong sense of relationship. And again, trust your own intuition, how it resonates for you. But that's just what I'm reading into these cards. So, it could be describing the entrance of enlightenment into your life. So again, maybe rising up in your vibration. keeping a good attitude can enhance your situation a great deal. So again, stay very positive, because this is a very good rune to get. It's a great omen. This is a rune that doesn't have any negative meaning. It has no reversal. It's only can be kind of negative if it's surrounded by negative runes, which again, we're just pulling the one. So again, I feel like this is a very hopeful sign for you guys who picked this pile. So just trust. You're going through a change. There's a new dawn about to happen, and that's been kind of the collective energy that's going on for a lot of these piles. So yeah, if this reading resonated for you guys, please do leave a like on this video. Comment down below what you thought about it. Did it make sense to you? I'm very curious for you guys who are attracted to this group, how it makes sense, especially with like the more specific aspects that I was talking about. And of course, if you're curious about any of the decks that I'm using, I always have a link down in the description that leads you to all of the decks I've used in any of my videos, so you can look those up and learn about them, purchase them if you want to. And there's also links down in the description if you'd like to help and support the channel in any way. That would be fantastic. And so yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a beautiful week.